Duo is dead.
What?
Yesterday, the language learning app Duolingo announced on X that its mascot is dead. Then I checked my phone and this is what I saw for the app icon. That's Duo with his eyes crossed
And
out.
the tongue sticking
Wahala
out.
oya
peeking.
ikamake. Yes, I have this app because, it's one of the few language learning apps that have Hawaiian. And, it's Mahino Olelo Hawaii, so I've been having fun with it. And then I saw his eyes like this. I was like, what?
That is so funny. That's so cute.
Yeah.
I gotta go download that app again.
The viral message on X at last count was viewed 47 million times, and it read, quote, authorities are currently investigating his cause of death and we are cooperating fully. TBH, he probably died waiting for you to do your lesson, but what do we know, end quote.
What a guilt trip. What a way to guilt us.
But that's what Duo does. So you have the widget, and if you don't click in every day to do your practices, he looks like sad, and then sometimes he looks like he's drained, and then other times he's like a skeleton, or sometimes he does this kind of like, you don't love me anymore. It's so funny. But anyway, the app is actually still working just fine, so you can still go on and practice your Olelo Hawaii or whatever language you're rocking. Now, the nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2025 have been released, a total of 14, and 8 of them are appearing for the first time on the ballot. Nominees represent various musical genres, and they include the Black Crowes, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, Billy Idol, Outkast, Cyndi Lauper, Mariah Carey, and the White Stripes.
Wow.
The criteria includes an artist's impact on music culture, influence on other musicians that have followed, as well as the scope and longevity of their career and body of work. Now, while the voting body is exclusive to members, there is a fan favorite vote. You can go online and pick up to 7 once a day until April 21st.
Out of that list you just named?
Out of that list, actually, there's a few more that I didn't name, but I just think it's weird sometimes seeing Mariah Carey and Cyndi Lauper. They're not exactly rockers. You know what I mean? Like, it's different genres. But, so I don't know, maybe it should be the Music Hall of Fame? And when I think rock and roll, I'm thinking like rock. Yes, and that's not them. But we'll see how it goes because, I voted for Mariah. Anyway.
I voted for Cyndi Lauper.
I voted for
awesome.
Cyndi too. I had up to 7.
Okay.
All right. In a world where it's getting harder and harder to distinguish real from not real, with artificial intelligence, right? Here's another first. Pet food made with lab-grown meat is now available in the United Kingdom. It's called Chick Bites. I saw your face, brother. Yeah, it's a plant-based treat that contains a 4% chicken meat that has been cultivated in a lab. It's made by a company called Meatly. It's a London-based startup. Last year, it became the first company in the world to get regulatory approval for this type of meat to be used in pet food. Now, lab-grown or cultivated meat is made by harvesting a tiny sample of animal cells and then culturing them in a steel tank along with water and nutrients. In a few weeks, you have a protein mass that is produced with a much smaller environmental impact than growing a live animal and without having to kill an animal. What do you think about that?
At first I was like, ew, but we've seen the documentaries where how they raise the chickens, and it's like a matter of weeks before they're like fully grown, and they pump them with the antibiotics because of the conditions they're living in.
It's gross.
This might be, well, it depends. I don't know how, it's for pets, so I'm not going to eat them, but you know what I mean? Maybe one day.
But I just want to let you know that it has been, some countries have approved the sale of lab-grown meat, including the U.S. But there are a few states like Florida and Alabama that have banned cultivated meat.
Interesting.
Hawaii has not yet.
Oh, we're going to rock up. It's all good. We're hungry. We're going to eat whatever.
Any kind of meat, I don't care. Show them on the grill, baby.
Eat what get.
Aye.
I'm Lina Girl. Again, today is National Tourism Day, so this is our You Saw My Question